Hi, my name's Don Harris, and I'm a professor of law at Temple Law School. I teach intellectual property. I want to take the next few moments to tell you why you should take intellectual property and why you should do so at Temple. Let me first talk about what intellectual property is. Intellectual property generally encompasses 4 distinct areas of practice: patents, copyrights, trademarks, and trade secrets. Why is intellectual property important? It's important because of the changing environment that we find ourselves both practicing and living. We have moved from an industrial-based economy to a knowledge-based economy, and in this knowledge-based economy, intellectual property is paramount. So why take intellectual property at Temple? There are at least 4 reasons. One relates to the faculty, one to the curriculum, one to extracurricular activities, and one to jobs. As to the faculty, Temple has 3 full-time faculty members dedicated to nothing but teaching intellectual property. Now that's a luxury that Temple has that many other law schools simply cannot afford. They might have 1 professor, perhaps 2 professors, but very few law schools have 3 professors, 3 full-time faculty members devoted to intellectual property. In addition to the 3 full-time members, we complement them with many practitioners, many adjunct professors who teach also nothing but intellectual property. As to the curriculum, we have 16 different courses related to intellectual property matters. The first of these courses, the Introduction to Intellectual Property, is designed for those who are not going to continue on and specialize in intellectual property. So you get exposure to the 4 different areas I mentioned, and while you're not going to be experts in those areas, you're sufficiently exposed so that you understand intellectual property. In addition to the introductory course, we have the standalone courses, the patents, copyrights, trademarks, and trade secrets, and we have specialized courses. Some of these courses include international IP, the internet, cyber law, cyber privacy. As to jobs, what's most important to you, most important to us, we want you to be able to come out and practice in your area. While the greater Philadelphia area has a number of companies that do intellectual property work. We have pharmaceutical companies, we have large law firms that have IP practices, and then we have the small IP boutiques. These are many of the reasons, and just some of the reasons, why you should come to Temple and take intellectual property law.